and may the heavens rescue this land. We need a man with vision to lead. John Mahama is the man for us. Oh, Ghana needs a change.
Let us rise for a change.
A voice for Bahama is a voice for Ghana.
Ghana needs the best man. Rise for a change. Naneman Sakia.
John Mahama is the man for us.
Oh, Ghana needs a change. Let us rise for a change.
A voice for Bahama is a voice for Ghana.
Ghana needs the best man. Rise for a change. Naneman Sakia.
Real Made share, Memobia Jumobia Kwaba, Eba NDC 360 so. We Jumedio Strong Kwa, NDC Amanyuku, Yashe, see a de Bodeuro, Afanshe, Pane Nepa, Yura John Dramani Mahama, the visionary nation builder, any NDC Amanyuku, Yawama or my Ghana, na Boawam Wetimia Twaba. Pa, come the 7th of December 2024. And at the Piba Bremai about the NDC's 2024 campaign in Ayade Emunche Chimu Ebrewo. A hassle and a Mamubonia Ecosoya Maigan and Mua, a dear which send the Kodanda Babe to a month or so. Ye is Seminole Makuma Cotisacha dear Nantia and Marco Dakra Etiasia. Now, we shall for Winnie the Atosomi and Sa, yeah. This is the 3rd edition of the NDC 360 show. Midiane Sammy Gyamfi Hene. Emma NDC Amanyuku Musonfwa Debia Mede NDC 360 Jumedie Ebremo. Jumedie, you know, say you can watch it live on 5 TV stations: Unia TV, Angel TV, TV XYZ, Loud Silence TV, and Weasel TV. Yet that all these TV stations are set Omofe Jumedie on their very esteemed platforms. Now, there woman say if you don't have a TV set, you can also watch this program live. All you need to do is to go on Facebook, on our official NDC 360 page, on YouTube, NDC 360 official, and on X, the one our friend at Twitter, NDC 360 official. This program is being streamed live there. All of you are more Jumedie free chichini benche yina yechia wubia yedamwase munimwa Jumedie intimi nywe pay. And what I want you to do for me is to like the stream, comment and share. Like we did last week, I'll be taking time today to read a lot more of your comments. So let your comments keep coming, whether you're watching it on YouTube or X of Facebook, we will dedicate time to reading that. Now, Abusianfo, Senate can see chairman way at the 3rd edition. Now, when him say about NDC 360, a Jumedia Yedisuan dear, Efa Enyema Ekoswaya my Ganamo. And today, Yenemo on Komo Bibridi. This show is going to be a very, very interesting one. What are we talking about today? And I assistant Jumedia no format Nekakra. He says, say, the moment of truth, be the kind, and you recap of pa, started with Lest We Forget. And unless we forget, ye didn't come on afa. The question brony friend of ICT. They be my friend of digitalization. May they be kasemua. Nature say, abefo in 10 time any who you might want to say ya. Ye were John Dramani Mahama ne NDC Amanyuko. Ye. The legacy of John Mahama in the area of ICT and digitalization. And on common and ye be dino unless we forget. Now ye we no pa. Na ya the NDC and you not twaso tiawa and the NDC and you nebeboni tew. And we are talking about the promises, the policies, the vision of the nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for you in the area of ICT. And what NDC has for you, what our policies are in the area of digitalization and ICT. No, NDC and you is for you today. Stick with me and you will be well informed. Now, here now made the moment of truth editorial now Abrel. And today we are doing Corruption Tracker episode 3. And on Corruption Tracker episode 3, we are talking about corrupt payments for no work done part 2. We need to say the part 2 and the Kamba, which has to do with Kronoa Akoso in relation to the so-called Pualugu multi-purpose dam. Ye raba womiani MPP fwa ye di jumedi ni share wansano. O mayo mei frakadam, no mayi sika ne basamo o mayi na risika twitwiri die. Ene I will be talking to you about 2 scandals. Ebema oraho, but the kind of people governing our country, so that you can make an informed choice come the 7th of December 2024. So this is NDC 360. Enye Fidiani free here. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are on, and this is going to be a power pack show. For those of you watching on social media, I want to repeat: kindly like the link, comment, and more importantly, share it so that we can have a lot of people watching. Baby, it is time for us to go for the recap. And until watch this for me, I'll be right back.
I make a firm promise to you, my Christian fathers, that the administration that I'll lead will set a new standard in the fight against corruption. We will fight the canker of corruption and defeat it. We'll retrieve stolen monies. We'll retrieve stolen monies and hold people in government accountable. But we're not going to pursue just regime accountability. The norm has been that it is only the past government that you hold accountable for any acts of corruption. But we will ensure that those in our government who are also indulged in corruption will be held accountable. And so we will not go witch hunting just the past, we won't go witch hunting the past government. If people have been involved in malfeasance, they must be held to account. And if people in our administration also follow the same path, they must also be held to account. It is only that way we'll be able to get a handle on the canker of corruption. Ghana needs experience and not experiments. Ghana needs a leader who will hit the ground running on 7th January 2025. Ghana needs a leader who will not be given an orientation, an excursion through the Flagstaff House, because he knows there already. Ghana used to be the shining light on the continent of Africa, and I'm of the strongest conviction that we can attain those heights again. I believe it, and we will lead by example.
Chimama, to the recap, no near the Bremen. You just heard from the flag bearer and leader of the great NDC, the incoming president of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. First video, no, I'm here, no, no, Kasaba, Katajashani Proye, and it dear, Sagana for ye, Mwanu Yamia Dom, Yabetana Kunyaswa, na bind by ye, Afa Katajashani Proye Kohono, was in Shemua, One Ghana. And sorry, Kuku, Ghana, whether it is the Christian Council, the Pentecostal Council, all of them are so for a kuku danya, a Ghana, a Shemu, Nansanene. Ode, Nandiswadi Hunuma or my Ghana, a toll, and him now was one more and a one piebo. It was a very, very productive meeting. In subsequent segments, we'll be bringing you more from that meeting. But at this particular meeting, I won't hear and see your bro on the recap. And they say, Katasheni proye. Katasheni proye. Katasheni proye idea, edi or mining. And for that reason, we must uproot it. We must fight it. We must make corruption a high risk enterprise. Now, the Papa Mahame can say, no one may corruption clearing agents. O meye katasumu muaso emfa katasheshene proye ho eyene moa no oba the fight against corruption be ye kind of no ebetwa banku metwa nifa na omo a ene omo bo ma yukro no omo free se omo fa omo ho adi no ye Papa Mahama se oba no wa be ma hwehwemu papa akoso na ye di omo asem sika omo wi nyina no ya gye ama oman no ne ya make sure se ye de sika na ye mpuntunyuma e de ahoto ene nyuma impuntu ebebre omaini nyina na de eme de kra ne se wo se enye abanya atwam ni nko a ba ono ne party mu nipa ode omo beba aban mu omo bebokro no so no obe ensure se emra no be ye adwuma na munim se John Mahama onkasa kwa ose awoyo na waye bi so da na breso we saw how he handled the Jida case when it came up, the national service scandal, the bus branding scandal. He is not a corruption clearing agent. And if you want true accountability and a genuine fight against corruption, your surest bet is none other than His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now, he also spoke about the fact that we need experience and not experiment. And that statement, very short but very profound. Because baby, I got no. Yentimi for mining much as killing. Yentimi for mining kosho bia. Ono ankasa se ene oka asem kirewa ochina no waba se ojuki oyejuka debi. Such as killing no. Yentimi for Ghana and such as killing. Let's give Ghana to a serious person who's tried and tested. Ni nyuma pa ye nyina ye hu bi da. Enya somehwe. Ye koso obi hwe 2016 ene adane ensohwe ewe yenso. So that was a recap. Now for yeah, the lest we forget, April. My guest is ready in the studio, looking all colorful, fired, prepared for you. And when you say you're all expecting him, he's here, and you will see him right on your screen after this commercial break on the 24-hour economy.
Guys, the way job no day this country said, if I plate pay and they go your kids straight, I hear say brother they do 2 to 3 jobs for that side. Oh,
Kofi, I agree with you. My bro will complete university like 4 years this. Still they search for job. He rep application like 200. All for water inside. He for straight safe.
Guys. All this unemployment where they go on for this country inside could be sorted out by John Mahama and the NDC's 24-hour economy policy. Easy.
How you go do
Simple. John Mahama and the NDC say them go encourage and support certain businesses, make them operate 24/7, preferably on the 3-shift system of 8 hours each, by creating an enabling environment that will promote productivity, competitiveness, and well-paying jobs for us after school.
Good. But men, make a busy question. We kind companies and businesses with John Mahama and the NDC they refer to?
The 24-hour economy go primarily but not exclusively focus on agro-processing, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, constructions, mining and the quarrying industries, leisure and hospitality, the sanitation and waste management, digital startups, business process outsourcing, retail centers, financial services, modern markets, transportation services. Some public institutions like the Ports and Harbour, customs, DVLA, and passport office are all included. What the BME be say, there are no limits to companies and businesses who go benefit from the 24-hour economy policy.
Hey, Mensa. You sure say this 24-hour economy system go few way?
Kofi Pa, no be you where right there. You talk say menace they work 2 to 3 jobs for Yonki a day. So how you figure it happen?
Word. The 24-hour economy, they happen for UK, France, Germany, Sydney, even in South Korea. So it will happen for you.
See, this idea be very sweet. I'm not gonna lie, it be very sweet. But people they carry one district, one factory, planting for food and jobs, moving from taxation to production. Where these ideas all pass, here all 10 beans. That be me my problem. Trust.
Guys. Make you not forget say Osi Ade John Mahama and the NDC we build the Atwabo gas plant. The terminal 3 for the Kotoka International Airport. And the Meridian Port Service Terminal. We right now said it be the second largest harbor for the West Coast. Weigh them all to the web 24/7 as we speak.
Then man, if you happy no, guys, me they talk something no. For trust there, John Mahama they stand to among all of them.
Vote for John Mahama, the nation builder, and the NDC for a 24-hour economy. Ejuma Pankwa.
Yo, Madeshe, maybe I do see a lest we forget a ha and your kaka ho. Efa enyema ihia. I was say a kai. Need me bua maya to about pound come 7 December 2024. And today, unless we forget, like I've already told you, we are discussing the legacy of the visionary nation builder, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, flag bearer and leader of the great NDC. Now, who best to talk about this than our guest today? Your guest, ye know ye Swafwa Bidiechi, Deputy Minister for Communications. Emrana Ira Mahama yo Mampenyi from 2013 to the 7th of January 2017. Menemo Kase, he is one of our parliamentary candidates, specifically the parliamentary candidate for the good people of Eke, Ebra, Asebu, Kwama Kese constituency. He is one of our finest brains, my good brother. He is Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye, Honorable.
Oh, Yeniasami.
The whole Ghana will be Yeniaje said today, you've blessed us with your presence on NDC 360. I'm about to ache for 1 year there.
Oh, be on here. Meno Kasei. Omabuchi at Infidici, our Moshow. Woko Moria, NDC Rantia or Nombom Homodin Papa. A year didn't show you a Ecosi, Omodium Hajima, almost via Ecotorting. Into almost some Fancy Asunko and Mao. Now, almost any will say, and to Abobri. Raho, Mache and Sampa NDC.
That's similar. I know that you are well prepared for us on this Lest We Forget segment on John Mahama's achievements in the ICT sector. The floor is yours. Ghana is listening. We are all listening. We want to learn.
Oh, Sammy. Madawasi. Many are Sammy. One in Bayadrin say, I'm ready near. I was what I knew. In Tibet, in Fika Crane. And we are saying na kwanya ankra faso din kita ho kwanya nyumakuo faso din kita ho eyo madwuma kwanya ye faso bu man ne ade nyina no insakraye sonko abem na ne nyina ne fire ban ne bibia efe no ICT protocol no beka say information communication technology na wo de ba akanka se mu a na se che nyina ne eye abefo ntentan kese a aba ye faso edidi dwuma ewo nipa abrabo ene niye mu na esanse ye papa ye wura John Dramani Mahama anyame ya adomu a acha be ye bosome nson echi obeso Ghana mu aye ne yie no obeye mampani ebrebe atwem odi mfie nan na saa abre no no odi enisuade hu surunku bi eba ya na ohwe se saa abefo ententan kese aba yedi dwuma no Ghana so yedi bibedi dwuma na etene bebia na ankrankoma nyumekuo aban ene ankrankra abrabom nso no yetumi dia yedwuma na osusu se ye de saa na kanko ni mpuntu a ye pe no ebe ye wano Ghana sikasem no ebegine yie na ye mfefo a omoso wa manone no ye ne omo atentam na yetumi akasa ye nso ye de ye ho so oman na saa ni so ade hu obi bebisa se ekowie sen ne krakra ene sen ehun komodie ena mpese me ne wudi no esan se obi namwa obo no ho safo hene a bebi a onu ya bibia no opese otwa ababi free ho nti ehun hia se ye kire nsem mu amaganafo ehu asem no pumasibre ene edwumason a yewura maama bedi ede bo agana e wosa aban krabata no na se wo ni nyina atofa saa abefo ntintankese a yefa so kekere oman ede hihye sikasem no enema mienu ene gina so de edikan no e wo potokasem no beka se digital infrastructure ese utintim mfidie na wunya akande a udibedi se adwuma no ansana ewie peye se utintim mfidie no na wunya akade no a ewo se wunya bibia wodi san mfidie na akade no edebeye eno ne yefe no digital applications na saa niema mienu nyina owura maama bɔ ne ho modern soronko a oye adwuma so a se wo ba Ghana bakwase mu a wo se aban abesenko impenifu aye bi ansa na owura maama ye ba se yebeka no kra owura bi yefe no Edward Salia a omampeni Rollins abenmu no oye oswafo a ohwe nkitamudie ene akwentu de yefe no communication and transport ono ena omo a wonimde wo saa nhihye hu agitum se oye ni nyina eja the father of ICT revolution in Ghana obeye bi koyi ena ebedu o mampeni maama so se obeye Ghana mampeni sabre no so na waba beye communications minister twem ama se wo ka abefo kwan a yefa so dane nneema ani a oka ho bi pa nipa dodo na abɔ na baso se oye bi e de boai no obeye mampeni no saa ne mamienu otu ho anamo edem potin ena oye yenti a ewo se yebɔ na baso na se ne no ohyebo bi fa ho a ewo se yegi nidi ehun komodie na yebedi nti best retifo ene ahwefo se omenya abotre edi machi ewo nsem kan ya me bekan mu edi kan no joma ma hye ne nso se ewo se ode sika pudro ewura eye infidie ni akande a yehia yede beye saa ICT ho adwuma enu nti no ohye ne nso se ade ba ko a eboa ema ICT hu kitamudie no ekọ wano ne wie peye no ene de efe no fiber optic cable eye ahome bi a enam nsu ase ana asase ase a enfa ne se eye kanea ho odin bi wo mu a eno na eboa me yedi san kitaho ni nyina nti oye Ghana mampeni no ohweye edisika hyemu ema saa ahoma a yefe no fiber optic cable no ode ne tenten beye kwansini apem baako 1000 kilometers na we no oye ma sabi nkuro nketwa ene nkrasi na saa homa no etwemu fi nkran kuromantam ekopie boku efa mantam maako nsia eye 6 regions eye nkrampompini mantam eye fra mantam oti mantam etifi mantam etifi epoye mantam ene etifi atoye mantam efa mensini ana districts maako eduonu nsia 26 ena afei nkuro maako oha ene echire na yedibi ekowie eyesu apon kese a yewura mills ne mahama ebo modern echechere no eye ho ahinkuro ayefe no yuhas nti ho no beko no omo abefo ngitanwodie no ekọ wano pa esanse yedibi ekọ ho enu echi no ase waye sabi nkurasefo ne nkuro nketwa de a ewose otwa nani hwe nkura kese nti Ghana so ni hu nkura kese bi eso sene nkran ene tema nti ho no so no ode saa homani bi eto fom a na se wosese ne tentene a etwa nkran ne tema ho ehia eye kwansini ahamiensa 300 kilometers na we no boy ema se wo pe internet connectivity a wutumi nya bi e wo sa nkura kese mu eno achi no enye baabia na sa fiber na edu ya san so wa abefo kwan sonku bi a ya fa so eye bi eno no ene ye frɛ no LTE/4G LTE na yepoto kasa long term evolution 4th generation just sa abefo kwan ya fa so no emu awo nto aso 9 ni nti na ya abefo kwan so pa ye modern aba foforo
I hear phone so I beda so no LTE no wasem na
na tie ne se esan se enye baabia na benya sa fiber optic anase internet connectivity nti enkanka nkron ketwa no na wo se ye tintim infidie e wo meamea hodo bi nti omampani ma hwe e ma ye tintim we no maako oha ene dunkun 119 LTE sites na no boa ma aban mu meku a na wo saa nkro no nyina no omutumi e kan ho bo mu wa abefo kwan so edi nkita ho nti se ye ka internet connectivity and as a fiber network juma o mampeni mama edi ye no now Sammy me isi me boaka se aban bi eni wa se dwumedie wedi bu Ghana ba kwase
no me I had also so mame because they were king asem kese. Are you saying say Ghana beto ho from Kwame Nkrumah penso be seen aban bi eni wa in terms of investment in fiber optic why we be
aban bi eni wa we kuchiri Ghana sika e de ahye saa dwumedie mu esene mama aban
ba Felix me ba o na say omampeni abedi akire wotu franka ama MPP ode nsem bi atudwa say ba saa de wodi hu komo fiber optics ya MPP aban ya tisui aye bi kese chen aban bia because also boduam na yetie de okan na me ba wa yi ano ama me.
It was very interesting when the data was provided. NCA has provided 6 fiber optic licenses. 6 since Ghana began. Just 6 fiber optic licenses. The first was provided under President Kufuor, which was Voltacom. Yes, 6, right? Of all the 6, 5 were provided under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and the MP. So, under the MPP, since 2017, we have licensed entities and total fiber optic network in Ghana that has been licensed by the government is 6,343 kilometers. 6,000, that's total. What the MPP has licensed since 2017 of that 6,343 is 5,610. That is 88.4%. This is data, and that is data that is in possession of us. We have to make that data clearly. So how can we provide 88.4% of the fiber optic network of Ghana and you say our digitization is riding on your investment? When we even started the whole process in 2007. So you have the data in your respective entities, and you should come out and let the people know when there are issues. Don't leave it to party communicators alone to do that battle. You have the data. And so let's help in educating the people, otherwise the propaganda will take over.
Minua, Sammy, omampenya be de chiro no say o data eba fiber optics o mo aban ya 84% enti de ya ka na de no kwabia ni
baomia okasai then so anka hwe asem o kan no eye hodo rather sim eye bosire mu ka no kre ba ko kre nim enu nti na MPP communicator bi entumi ni sankomo no you see MPP no aya dodo na afre no bawulaya em say ote dase abra na no ama no kra so na okeka nsem basa eni nyina so bia onim asem wo ka no na bakwasem nti ene no meto me bo akyere Ghana fo mu no mehu bebia no kure ne da ne atie ne se enema miensa na esi e wo san kasa ya kasa odi atodwa no edi kan no ono ankasa asset ne question e na wa mark no ho question no kura weti enkomo aye di ne se aban ben na di sika hye sa fiber optic cable yi mu dodo power Ghana ha aban ben no de oman ni sika eye public investment in fiber optic cable yankasa aban ben na license companies as nkomodi aba me ye di no person kire se sam meka se me matoka nyame aboa me ma menya bebie sinti matoka wosi o won so we adwuma DVL nti obi de ne ka ba mo license nti ne me yepe sa anansi se me yeto ne hemfa me say John Mahama e de aban sika ashe 1300 kilometers of fiber optic cable both rural and urban we say NCA a licensing companies nti why you be sineme nti we adwuma DVL na wo license will be car wo no obi a watoka yepe nti mesre etiefo se omomo sa asem ningu no mu ntie no kure wo etoso mienu no enye no kure se eye nnwumekuo nsia pe na wo fiber optic Ghana ha enye no kure nnwumekuo a wo fiber optic Ghana no omo ye du miensa 13 emu du baako fiber optic ni ye adwuma se me no kase emu mienu bi de chimato bi aba ho nti wo ne se enye operational sa companies no ene na malese ne ha Vodafone, Glo, Scancom a do do friend MTN, Melecom a chire be ye Tigo, LTE Tigo no omo ne company ba kon kabo mu te be ye one company, Espresso Ghana, Comsys Ghana Limited, National Information Technology Agency NITA omo na aban 1300 kilometer fiber no omo ye hu adwuma wei ene yede aban sika eye no ba wo me ane na ban omo fa 1 cedi nko share fiber optic cable bia mu enye no kre ba ko so the internet solutions ba ko so ye friend C squared ba ko so ye main one Spectrum Fiber Company Limited Ghana great company no ba me aka bi about Vodacom e chire ni ma chire mu omo so wo bi ena edwumako bi from Vivendi Ghana omo no ECG de ena nanse yon abeto na se me chire mu na madom
I just say out of this, you know. Now your operation, I mean, something your operation.
Mienu espresso for and na Vivendi we afia no masha sinti ese e mom record. Na sami ye tie ne say. Me tu mre a kire wusie.
Okay.
Me kire wo data ye de ma sa licenses mo. Na wi amasan a kire wasem bi mu. Vodafone Ghana. Omunya eye tu mikrata and as a licenser. Omdibe operated terrestrial fiber optic cable 20th March 2015 Mr. Sabre na ba me na wa ba mu ana Scancom MTN omonsa kan license to operate fiber optic 4th March 2010 Glo ensa kan omo de 29 January 2009 into bet me aka say omo hyaase president Kofo Breso na yen ye ba mu a ye to aso ye ma wo Airtel Ghana omunyo de 13th May 2011 Comsys enya no 6th February 2004 where president Kofo apenso NITA for no because government led into mu license Internet Solutions nya no 6th February 2004 under president Kofo C squared 20th May 2016 one na Mampenyi
Mahama
Spectrum Fiber 12th November 2015 one na Mampenyi
Mahama
Spectrum Fiber 15th March 2018 MPP apenso President Akufo-Addo apenso Ghana Great Company Limited 17th May 2018 and na Vivendi for na meka ho asem no 1st December 2022 but ma menche obibi ase once a mature legacy fiber as MNO as she an say Vodafone for ba Ghana no ye mo license as mobile network operator Omudumedie no fiber no omde ye voice ni data ni na fiber no but they were not specifically a fiber operating company.
Okay.
Two distinct things. It's a mature legacy. Into omkwaje license no. Omkwaje license a fair die ahomane ye wo bi. Into ye de bedi dwuma potin aka ye mobile network operations no. The same thing for Glo. Also legacy fiber. Scancom MTN legacy fiber. Melecom legacy fiber legacy fiber Comsys omokoye renewal sa renewal of license no e say drive license you no akọ renew ba me ase waje license amount.
Okay, they just say omunya original license in 2004 and akofo and omako renew
renew no 19th March 2018 ba omokra no mo legacy fibers and ISP eno na ba omya de aka miensa bi o ma license say o ma yinsia na yenye hwe internet solutions so sa omo ye renewal July 2019 almost no more ISP the and sign on be specific license na a spectrum fiber so almost ISP into more legacy fiber dida gridco one say omo call mandate and adwuma no omo ye titiri pa ne say omo twe enyamakania efi VRE and as omo nua ne ho e de koma ECG ton enhomo omo de ye no na enyamanwode na mu but omo wo fiber capability e betumi aye fiber adwuma ni bi inti eche no mu se sa de nfa so wo mu inti omo tie adwumakuo bi a ye fe no Voltacom no mo ye sa de ma wo mu na nse ye from Greater edin wo from de amom ho no inti omo no 7th May 2018 omo nya specific license to operate a fiber network and a group event de ye ECG for omo so ohuma na omo de twen enyama ahonde no they have fiber capability inti omo so be ye bi inti in terms of licensing no kura womuni enya no kura say fiber companies are operating now with license under MPP. It is not true. The chat one enya no kura so say there was 6,000 kilometers of fiber say about me kan
million my kwa chika kan ehra de it na just was say a o mampanyi mahama ne atamelze no baako mienu miensa
1 2 3
na
4
mil Airtel Ghana de no be about 4
and 5 so what the offense say meter for the
meter 5
yes
2016 de no so be kan 6
yes
15 main 1 7
exactly
okay this is a 7 out of the 13 you have here and Mills Mahama
and Mahama and akakre miensa pe na aba Akufo-Addo apenso
okay
but almost the renewal of licenses miensa bi aka ho nti na ba obi aka 6 no
okay
nti asem wo kan nya no kre
okay I see
the chat Osanka say there was 6,000 kilometers of fiber. Sami sa asem no so nya no kre. There was 37,938.07 kilometers of fiber.
Ntano so weti.
Enya so weti enya no kre. Woka so weti a na asem no mu esuko. Vodafone for 8,380 kilometers. Glo was 2,260.27 kilometers. Scancom and MTN almost 9,653. In terms of market share, no almost the highest. And Airtel so 2,122. Nita for 1,193.65. Internet Solutions 138. C squared and the account. So what per market share in terms of percentage of the marketer? Vodafone was 22.06%. Scancom Seneca almost 25.41%. Nita was 3.1%. MTN. Sana I'm already started Scancom and they chiri ebe MTN. What can you now boom 37.983 thousand kilometers of fiber. It is asking about me kind at the Kuntia MPP communicators into Winkakano. I don't know, and no credit. Into me, some cases, Sudia. A bendy and Nigana Bakosema. Or do your mind, Sika? I have fiber tentine esene John Mama. I think it is the absolute truth.
You've settled it.
Inti let's see go back to slide number 2 edwuma John Mama here in the good. Aha, inti we infrastructure relating to fiber and LTE network.
Okay.
Sammy say one saka fiber optic cable na sa homa na oja ho den kakra bi na mu na utumi de ye sa abefo kwantimpon ho anase intentankese ho adwuma no na sa wodi ye adwuma ho sunsuanso no hemfa na obekra no WhatsApp messages a wo ye ne bebrebe text messages Facebook ene de yeke ka ho pictures a download ene de yeke ka ho hemfa na ya wodi gu sa wo phone no ewo baabi a ye kra no ye friend storage na so we no ye wo ankrankra de yakitiwe bi a wo ye nti nyumaku akese a omudi edwa akese te say electoral commissioner omo what na so omo year registration nti me fans omo we ne benya be 18 to 19,000 voters sa information mo de no e so omo de kra ne baby omo awo mo system a omo use but omo ni bi no so munya baby a bambo krojin bambo a emu odene ewo mu se na be ya nipa bonifo bi emfa koti kwan so emfa sumase emehim sansam no emfa nkoto abonten emma edumako no moka enu ntino dwo mama aban eye nhihye esi de ye fe no eye data center eno no ye bia bia ye de saa abefo ntentan kase ndwumedie no nsunsu aso no ekosie na wohia wakwa akoyi dia ye adwuma eno no ewon kran pumpuni mantem ha na ho oden anase kwan ya na eda ho no ye fe no 600 rack space eye tier 3 chese wo hihya eno na etoso miensa ewo ne papa eyemu na esanse sawodi wonkoso enyina egu kenten ba akum na se kenten fito a ebe fi wonsenti no yesan ye de efre no eye backup ewo menu mienu nyina school okay university se ne kan school de no ane tech nti hoso no 45 rack space ye protocol me efre bi single point of failure se ochine bi atorenchem bi si na me fan se insuo kese bi be yiri eye data center na se oja kese bi tom na ehye a hemfa ne yefa nti de wo kia university no ye de ensam wo eye data center won kran no ye de bi ekosi ho na daachi bi betu yen a yetumi akwa akoyi wow eno so jo mama ene ye nti data center no anu ni e won kran we de ya eno ani wo ko ase ha omutu amna donko beye abrosan be mienu miensa
dynase no
ase ho wow e na mfidie nyina wo na wokɔhwe we kra de kakra bi na metwa de akire wokɔhwe mfidie egu ho a enya asɛm ketwa eno jo mama adaroma
baina
na edan wa ho sɛm e wo ne sɛ na meyɛ ɔsoafo abi de kira mehwɛ nkitahudie nsɛm na me office wo man tena mu da kra na yefi aban mu ɛna mpifo ɛbɛgye ya ne no ɔma sɛ ɔma no sɛ na ɔma sɛ no no ɛno akyi no ɔma mpani mama hyɛ ne nso sɛ yɛwɔ ɛyɛ saa ahoma bi a yɛhyɛ asase ase yɛsan so wɔ data center ɛwɔ akade ahodoɔ na mmom no sɛ ankwankwa adwumakuo ɛpɛ baabi ayɔ ɔmo adwuma a hemfa na ɔmɛyɛ no ade sɛ ɔmo akosi ɔmo dan ɛbɔ ka ɛhyehyɛ mfidie ne adeade ansa na ɔmɛtumi ayɛ adwuma no nti ɔse mɛsɔ saa ankwankwa no adwumakuo no ase na mafa saa kwan no so ama mabunu dodoɔ bɛyɛ mpem du anya adwuma yɛ na mɛkyerɛ adansedi ɛwɔ ho no sɛ yɛkɔ yɛnimu kakra nti ɛno so ne yɛkɔfa Accra Digital Center ɛde bae Accra Digital Center no pɔtɔ kasɛm no yɛfrɛ no grade A plug and play facility asekyɛ ne sɛ ɛyɛ baabi a yɛsiesie nti sɛ woyɛ Accra do sɛ wopɛ sɛ wo han bi na wotia ho ka na de udwuma na wabɛhyɛ wo fidie na wodi fidie na hyɛ baabi ɛsɛ ɔde hyɛ nti na yɛfrɛ no plug and play wodi wo fidie ne bae a wodi hyɛ baabi ɛsɛ ɔde hyɛ na wodi udwuma enu echi no yehwe hu se saa ICT ene broadcasting hu dwumedi a yedi no ese enya amrado a odi na ni bedi echire na nipa bi anya de omope bo ne say it must be strictly regulated inti afi 1996 Rollins aban no e de mra kodan mra hye bedwa yehwe no act 524 okay say ye be pa dwumakuo bi a obeye amrado na ode emra ahye omo a edi dwuma wo saa nkrabata no no se na ebe ya ombefa mra kwan so edi omdwuma nti yeti NCA National Communication Authority 1996 nti ane so kra ka NDC abakosem na NCA no mo nse de ni ahweye a esefata esan se ahweye no eso mo so nya mfidie ni akande a ombetumi edi dwuma a enyumeku a ehso mase no edi
nimaku ebi
broadcasting ebi o TV ebi o radio nti na so beti no yakwato radio station mu yato TV station omo tumi tina maso ye ho ehu de yekoso nti so munya baabi a on be di sa adwuma no nti NDC aban no esi asoye a esefata e de mawo mo a efidipa gumu a omdidi omdwuma enu echi no se wo amrado a ehwe de wo ene abefo ntintankese yesu a eniama ekọ nanim ewiase afa na nyina kwan ye fa so eyi TV ene radio adwuma ye no insakra so nko abem ye no ne ada so te analog wo so ti obete hye picture no unhu ne yie obi sha atade kokko yan so hwa na akoye se tuntum na NDC aban no John Mahama dan no se emre adan ntese yeso dan ne hu bi na nse no de aba ne digital terrestrial television friend DTT intendo be mu no wo TV e bo ha yi wo mia remote no fu ma yese digital television na aba eno no wo hwa won se infoni no ye krogen efini kekawa bi eni ho se kasa na wutie no krogen na sa nsise no ebre bi atwam no nka ye beka se ye de ma abrofo edwumaku mama ye sanso no mo nim de ni su hu NDC aban no eye tender processor na eye public obi a de ne nkrata bae no eye Ghana edwumaku obi ene di kan ene de show monsa na se ye kwa bia me di mfoni no be kire a omo ye edwuma ho te papapapapa nti no so inti mame famfo ni nkyerɛw sɛ na ɛbɛyɛ a metumi etusie metumi ni ma kyerɛsie Accra Digital Center ne ni na ɛyɛ Public Works Department for warehouse bi a atete apansam ɛna John Mahama ɛne edwumakuo bi a from Rockefeller Foundation edi nsawoso sɛ ɔmmɔmɔden ɛmɛsɔ yasene na yɛn na ne ni fanya Digital Center yi a ɛnɛ wokɔ hɔ a dwumedi ahodoɔ ɛna ɛkɔsana ɛso ma mente bibi mfiri hɔ mate sɛ ɛslo wusu any MPP propaganda fo bi ene nam se omo ba na dan ye nwie na ho nwunu mesre se mimi si dan na wo ba na baby kakra nwunu a na wo so a abaso body en memfa ma wo na se ni posi dan no omo ba na ewie bibia mate so omo ba o na mfidie bi ani mesre se mi si dan na wo be han na wo de nkonwa no mpa ba mu a edan ye wo dia baby me de kan kire o mu se a plug and play facility. Ya nyese ye dimfidie koguma ma enumaku aba be ye. Ye siwie ye no by November 2016 enumaku mienu e de nkrata abedan ye se omopemu ayemu adwuma. Na monfo fi anto atanti enjumi enwie anse ye fi aban mu. But now the place was set up. There are different strands of ICT operations. Obi wo ha oye de friend call center. Ofa edwumayefo a se wo pese wo frɛ baabi na ekosi obi so ansa wa direct wo ana wa ma information bi a na wa frɛ ekosi wo call center setup ni different from obi a person ye business process outsourcing ya kan outsourcing e je se wo edwumakuo wo susu se e ba ne nkuntabu a eno na nya ade a so da ya ade ho nti wo kofa edwumakuo mo de ne se omo yesika se mo nkuntabu am behwe so ama nti you have outsourced the accounting function of your job am edwumakuo nti edwumakuo bi wo hɔ a omo ne edwumakuo bi amano ne wo nsawoso nti bibi o mo mpɛ so mbɛn no mo yɛ mo but esan abɛfo ntentan kɛse abɛnti no o mutumi dinkita ho ma edwuma no kɔ wano nti bi obetumi akɔsɛte apa wo setup no will be different from a call center and no yɛ fɛ ni BPO business process outsourcing BPO nso no wo setup be different from a passport application center and now we call Accra Digital Center wa ɛyɛ passport office ɔmako bie abɛfo nkrabata bi wo hɔ a omoye passport processing so the setup will be different nti na ye ntumi sa aban say ye be set up machines ama amanfo nti wo ba na wo pa na wa be hye wo fidie e de edi wudwuma but bia obeye ne de na eye kroje en hote a efini kekawa bi ani nti eno no info ni no eye NCA aso ya mekan na nini e wo airport we no eye abefo de kra airport city a wo komu a BBS NCA to me no omo ye no ho ama ni di mu
and I was a brebe and you see that
we under NDC by 2015 year but NCA the 1996 under President Rawlings
that's it all right
we no ye digital terrestrial television America no we ni enfidie ba ko a on di se adwuma no wo kɔ omaso ye ya aha e no mo hwɛ ehu se bibia e kɔ wano control room anu ni digital terrestrial television infrastructure no anu ni omaso ye no so baby ni sa port ntia ho hu e kom hyehyɛ ho
TV na ye TV a ye hwɛ nyina na ye sa de we na ma ho
aha na fiba
wo hwɛ TV a na wo aseda no wo se wo de
we no e transmission site sa de we no omo ye maako aduanan mienu 42 am se mienu na metwa e de a kyerɛ wo no ntia no na ebo sa digital terrestrial television no ho kyedom ama yenya sa infoni no na maka fencing data center na obebisa se sa infidie ne akade a yetintimi infa so portable na wo so se wo de ahoma kɔ chef mo na ye de won se wo ba mobile telephony and as a data connectivity in pempi no mobile networks no omo time pese omo koye adwuma wo baabi nipa no so esan se omo su se nipa na wono no so omo ntumi nya mfaso nti wo be ko Ghana baabi ne se ha de network nya adwuma ai se wo ko food ya bi ana ko gina baabi potin because they don't have infrastructure and facilities for ho nti sa fiber rural fiber no eno na some of the companies no omo gina so edidi omo dwuma de boa nti nka ekrasi tu a se bi mpedi asa ye friend last mile ehon obi anko anka omo de omo nsusu se abefo ntintan kesi o mekoso bi no esan sa nhihye adwama ma ye yinti no ene omo nya bi omo data connectivity kwa ye fa sese wo de awode ti akra ha enu nti no nka eye ekuafo eschoolfo akyerɛkyerɛfo ene omo yo mankasa adwuma nkakra nka omo nie ni daso bia so mbenya internet bi di dwuma no ene omo tumi nya bi internet in 100 communities 26 districts 6 regions your friend be ISP internet service providers omo no so edi ye ntamugina esansanya baabia na mobile networks no ko nti omo so use saa eye 4G LTE sites any rural fiber meka ho asem edi didwuma de boa else obekọ hotel bi esebi we class na omo internet because of saa jia adwama eye enu nti no aban ayene Akufo-Addo debi osori a otu di mfufu nti no your friend Jubilee House no eye ministries aso eye ahodo eye metropolitan municipal district assemblies ene enyumeku ehya aban ase nyina no yakom nyina abom nti ene no mutumi di omho nkomo eye adwuma wa bra sintone nkeka wa bi ani okay sade eye nti nanka afi bia no aban boka bubro e de command krankra so momre ya internet any connectivity ni networking sade eye nti no ete eka ye bone so afi bia by 100 million Ghana cedis as of the time na ye fi aban wow data center mature de ye nti wo de wonsem ekosie ho a bammo mapa wo ho wo betumi ada asore ehu se ade ne hyewa efi ni kikawa na se sintobia emba yewo ankwankwa adwuma bi a omo no sikasem dwedie no mudi nti omo so saade abo om papa amomudi didwuma ena afi so enkra hanum sei edu bebe no saa wifi ho asem wa ye saa efensen urban fiber ye no 300 kilometers ninti no 2016 ye pilot bi ukogina Accra Technical University terminal 3 wa airport anatema station won kra hana na wunya wifi free because of saa de ya ye nti and also eboa papa na saa digital infrastructure maka ho asem se wanya bibi amfa ngusu a enya adwuma wo phone ekita wi ade as a robot said ade ekita wo no eno no broni friend hardware wanya bibi e friend software and applications ngusu a wo send message enya yi obi afre wa emba obi send message a emba nti ye tintim mfidie ene akade ni wie ye no na wo se ye didwuma ede de ye hia ansa na san fidie na ye dwuma no ede aba na no ya chebo mienu ba ko ye e-commerce no se wo bo ne tofa obeka se dwadie bia ekoso wo abefo ntintan kase so ene ni e-commerce no ena e-government amemu a ye nam abefo ntintan kase so edibu na e-commerce no ye wo nkrabata miensa de de kan ya adwomama edi nhudwuma no ye fe no government to government aban nyumekuo ni aban nyumekuo ntam nkitahudie okay ye wo government to citizens esoma aban no de som ne manfo ene ye wo government to business aban ne nyumekuo a ensha aban ase ankwankwa nyuma ehun nkitahudie sa ne ma mense nyina adwomama de nhudwuma na de kan ya fe no government to government no me de ka kire wo se esign de yinti no aban nyumekuo nyina wonya internet access okay na ye nkwankwa wo enkonkoto
I say we
100 million as time na ye fi abem na say 100 million Ghana cedis a year sisi ade me sure say akosoro kra sign say ne sikasem na akoyinti say me toaso a government to citizens aha no na edwuma ne kase ni nyina agina ne atie ne say aban ɛyɛ nneɛma bebree me yɛ sure sɛ driving license wo ɛsɛ wokɔ DVLA sɛ wohia passport deɛ tukwan a ɛsɛ wokɔ ɛyɛ passport office sɛ bi wowo ba na ɛsɛ wokɔ train din wɔ aban mu a ɛsɛ wokɔpɛ birth certificate or birth and death registry sɛ sɛ wodɔfo bi ana obusuani bi ɛka baabi a ɛsɛ wonya tumi krataa ansa na wetumi esie no death certificate mpɛmpie no na nipa enwinwin sɛ wobɛkɔ passport office na mmeranteɛ bi egyina hɔ sɛ ɔmo yɛ goro boys sɛ wɔamfa sika bi anhyɛ ɔmo mfunu mu a ɛnya adeɛ a wɔn nsa bɛka passport no wano sɛ wokɔ DVLA so a saa goro boys bi egyina hɔ nɔmba bi ɔpɛ bi ɔbɛnya bi na mmom ɛboɔ no bɛkɔ soro nti yɛyɛ saa deɛ wei a yɛfa abɛɛfo ntentan kɛseɛ so di saa adwuma no nti no ɛma nipa nkitahodie a na ɛwɔ saa deɛ mu no ɛbrɛ ase na sɛ nipa nkitahodie brɛ ase a pɔɛ ne kɛtase hyɛ so ɛba fam ɛna afei so nka kane no na aban nnwumakuo mu ntumi nni nkɔmmɔ sɛ wohia biribi asɛ ɔkɔgye file wɔ ha na ade akɔ ha nti si ano womia efidie no mfum anaa na biribi a wopɛ biara no abɛtɔ so ama wahu na nanse no ba womia ne MP before nam sɛ ɔmo na ɔmo de saa ehyehyɛ ne baayɛ mesrɛ meka afi 2012 ɛna owura bi a yɛfrɛ no William Tavi na ɔno na ɔyɛ nita penimpa eti ɔbɛyɛ NCA penimpa saa bra na yɛwura Haruna Idrisu ɛna yɛ nkitahodie soafoɔ communications minister nti 2012 ɛna yɛ launch saa de nti yɛ de website bi baayɛ a ne yɛfrɛ no eservices.gov.gh saa website no yɛ foforɔ bi so a ne yɛfrɛ no epay.gov.gh nti sɛ wokɔ ha na sɛ wonya dwumadi a wopɛ na na wakɔtua ho sika ɛwɔ ha nti wekura Ghana web Friday 27 July 2012 metumre akyerɛ wusi 11 MDAs hooked to Ghana government e-services portal 2012 saa bre no na President Mills aka baabi enam yɛnsa pɛ na how na reduce your so afo a wɔhwɛ nkitahodie so nti ɛno na ma akwanya ɛma afei no ɛhu hia sɛ ɔbɛnante akɔtɔ nkrataa afeli de wonsa hyɛ aseɛ na asan de akɔ passport ana so pro birth certificate asa wakɔtɔ krataa ɛde wonsa bɛhyɛ aseɛ ansa na de akɔ driver's license ɛhu hia sɛ ɔbɛkɔ DVLA ansa na wotumi apply online nti ɛyɛ saa de baayɛ na ma saa adwumadie no etumi baayɛ mene wo kasa yi aban we baayɛ no mo de eservices.gov no ɛne epay.gov no abom nti akoya de baako na mmom ɛyɛ ade ɔmɛto yɛ nti betuma ka sɛ ɛyɛ nsakramu kakra bi na ɔmo de aba na mmom ɛnya de foforo a baomia ana MPP ni bi ɛde aba Sami we yɛ kratafa ɛtɔ so ɔha ɛne aduonu miɛnsa 123 ɛwɔ yɛ green book no mu green book yɛ published in November 2015 it is answer maka nyina yɛ capture no wom na 1 year and I say 2 years answer na ba me abɛ vice president yɛ de hu sɛ ɔbɛ bisa ne akwa akɔfa bɛ shi book ɛno ni
enti DVLA
better and death registry Ghana Police Service CID Ministry of Foreign Affairs passport office
me who immigration
bibia
on a passport one now we can online passport not just say asemwa MPP for kase ba womia digitalization champion bi na the online passport application ba na nya no kre
eye nkontompo eye nabraba se wokọ kwameka se eye akohwisem nti menim se emerante echinchim wo fidie no fruma no me de infoni bi ma wo mo se nkom betumi an kom fanto se nti
okay let's have that video to settle the issue of online passport application the other buy.
We inherited a problem of no unique national identification system. This has been with us since independence. We have implemented the national identification system of the Ghana card. And we have today 16 million Ghanaians with unique identities. And that is a major transformation. And maybe a lot of people sometimes don't even appreciate what the impact of the Ghana card is. But if you gave me 1,000 interchanges and a Ghana card, I'll choose the Ghana card because it has more impact on the
Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration has launched the online passport application service in line with Ghana's e-government strategy. The service is seen as a solution to the existing difficulties bedeviling passport acquisition in the country. It is also expected to ensure efficiency and reliability in passport acquisition.
The online passport application project was introduced in 2014 through the National Information Technology Agency's pilot. The introduction of the Ghana biometric passport replaces all non-biometric passports by the end of 2017. The launch is a culmination of the process adopted by the government to reform the delivery of travel documents for Ghanaians across the country. According to the technical advisor of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Regional Integration, Ambassador Leslie Christian, who doubles as the chairman of the Online Passport Application Project Committee, applicants can make payment for the process through EcoBank, Zenith Bank, GCB Bank, mobile money transfer via Vodafone, MTN, and Airtel, as well as their payment cards. Foreign Minister Ms. Hannah Tete said the system will help the ministry deliver the highest levels of customer integrity and international standing of the Ghana passport while improving on the security and issuance system.
Depending on a range of factors, we are aiming for the following delivery deadline: a maximum of 15 working days for a standard application, and then a maximum of 5 working days for express applications. In due course, it is anticipated that the ministry would introduce a premium 24-hour passport delivery service to cater for the Ghanaian business community and frequent flyers.
Ms. Tete said the service will be expanded across the country by establishing passport application centers in 6 regions.
And I'm optimistic that, given the amount of progress that has been made in that regard already, very soon we should see that every region of the country has a passport application center.
The online application service is expected to help reduce the involvement of middlemen in the passport acquisition process, reduce typographical errors, and shorten the data capturing procedures, as well as speed up the workflow for the passport processing and improve passport service delivery.
Now, Abusiafo, Yadamwase. Adansia era fellows of Ofosu Kwakye access for no on online passport application on the Abuatram.
Look at that one. Inti Bamiaka so no the online passport application by a young contumpu a nabraba.
Thank you.
Wishiana Sinifu.
Thank you.
Na sa a year abe fontaine times with the bind the buyer. Answer na yemfia bemu. Na a dready mako a year impim edunumiansa and ye triple by aha miensa na na akoso sa woka sika enye free mu nyina bomu as of 2016 na ye 168.9 million Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Na dwedi a akoso no nti ya de a MPP aba na beto ye aba me anim ho hwe si ye ye ba yi government a senti a meeting mu ne se ba me aso ne na oso ye oso no de yi procurement ba ye yi pharmacy yi health enya no kre ye nya busia bi fi World Bank enye na ye be $97 million.
Okay.
Any did this adwuma yi under President Mahama.
Okay. E-health
nisanya. E-government. Se kwan ye be fa so ebu man aye de abefo ntentan kese na ye. E-cabinet me ko see aye meswafo Dr. Edward Omane Boama anam wo cabinet a me ko na fa krata ba kokra nko because me ko na egu efidie so a se wupia na abeto so wupia na abeto so. Nti am aware say sa de wi ye yanse ye fi abem. E-justice. Ye ama and now courts high courts e won krahana omutumi ye teleconference obetumi de adanse wa abra unina court wo san hyehyɛ no eye dwomama apenso ene ye de baye Chief Justice Theodora Wood epa ho ntoma.
Okay.
And which e-health na e friend saying e-pharmacy kan wo no ye piloting.
The e-pharmacy ni nyina no.
E ka ye hyehyɛ ye piloting in about 4 hospitals ansa na ye fi abemu. Inti sai no meku a sha ban sin na Ministry of Communications, Trade, Industry, Judicial Service, Public Service Commission dey kan hu nyina o mu nyina dey on be share sa dey na se a emom adwuma no ko wa no wa. Inti bibie ni wa ba me ye no foforo. Na ye chen se ba ko e fa ni procurement no. E ka ye bon no ye $5 million. Ye sha ase ni ye nwie inti oba ye no ɛna yɛwie ya ɔkɔpa ahontum
ɛna ɔno abɛgye ho fa
sɛ ɔno na ebinom sɔre sɛ ɔyɛ champion den ɛyɛ ade a waba abɛto a ɛnyɛ na da yɛ so anaasɛ n'ani so ade ho sɛ mefiri hɔ a hospital na mekan no Kolebu teaching hospital Kolebu polyclinic Wa regional hospital ɛna Zebula district hospital yɛ piloted sɛ e-health no by 2016
okay
yi just na mekan wa asɛm ni
okay
ɛyɛ ade a ɛwɔ hɔ deda
okay
ɛyɛ parliament wokɔ parliament a yɛde ɔmo nkrataa no gu mfidie so yɛde yɛfrɛ no software requirement specification document ɛne hwehwɛmu sɛ ɛbɛyɛ yie a ansa na yɛfi abɛn mu nti ɔmɛto aso kɛkɛ sɛ ɛno firi hɔ a
na ha no na mepɛ sɛ mebisa asɛm bi because yɛba ɛɛ no mehwɛ wo slice no ɔmampanya bɛdi akyiri wasan so akasa bi ɔsɛ ɛyɛ adeɛ na yɛfrɛ no Ghana card ɛdi adanseɛ sɛ obi yɛ Ghana ni no ɔmo na ɛyɛ abɛn yɛte akonnwa so MPP Akufo-Addo wɔ mi abɛn na ɛyɛ aban ɔmo yɛ ne kɔfa bae a ɔmo na ayɛ ne deɛ keka ho mepakyɛw fa mu nkyerɛ mu mayɛ
ɛno so no ɔkasa ayɛ so wanka hwee ɛno so yɛ bɔsere mu ka ɛnyɛ nokorɛ nokorɛ wɔ mu ne sɛ ɛyɛ ɔmampanin Kufuor na ɛte National Identification Authority a na botae ɛtɛ akyire ne sɛ yɛbɛhwɛ ɛnya deɛ ɛfɛ no National Identity Registry obi ɔyɛ Ghana ni bi anaso obi ɔte Ghana bi a yɛbɛhyɛ ne nso
okay
ɔmo hyɛ adwuma se fofi antoata ɛna ɔmo fi abɛn mu ɔmo fi abɛn mu na mills maama aban ne so baeɛ na yɛbaeɛ no yɛyɛ niyɛ bi a ɛma Ghana card ne tintini ansa na yɛfi akonnwa no so deɛ di kan yɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛde mmerɛ bi baeɛ a yɛato din sɛ LI 2111 ɛno na ɛhyɛ Ghana ni ba bi akete sɛ wopɛ sɛ yɛhyɛ wo nso na wodidi sikasɛm ho dwa anaasɛ biribi a ɛhia hyɛnso de a agye sɛ Ghana card nyɛ saa ɛnyɛ adeɛ a wobɛtumi adi sɛ adwa no nti this is what made it mandatory to possess a Ghana card ansa na wetumi ayɛ biribi a ɛfa ahyɛnsoɔ ho ɛno akyi no wɔn sɛ ɔtofo na ɔsɛ medansi ni wɔ abukyire baamia aba akonnwa so no ɛni nanu ani nansa ɛna ɔte baaso nkuo bi sɛ ɔmo nhwɛ adwuma a NIA ayɛ no na ɔmo ntu no fo ɛno nti no ɛyɛ March bosome 2017 baaso nkuo no a na nipa bi a yɛ adwuma wɔ ba ɔmo aso yɛ ka ho no ɔmo de ɔmo no December 2 dwa na ɔmo ka sɛ ɛyɛ esumasɛm confidential report na nini deɛ ɛfɛ no executive summary ɛyɛ baby a yɛabɔ nsɛm no tɔfa ɛde ama mpanimfoɔ no mebɛka asɛm bi wɔ hɔ akyerɛ
okay
we no yɛ ahyase we no kyerɛ sɛ in February 2017
wobɛtumi zoom in kakra ma me okay ko ɛno sɛ
ɛgya abɛɛfo ntantankɛsi abɛ ebi a ɛho susuasoɔ no bi ano in February 2017 His Excellency Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia, the Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, set up a technical committee to develop a roadmap for the creation of a single central database of biometric and demographic information of all Ghanaians living in Ghana and abroad, and all foreigners legally resident in Ghana. Specifically, the committee's principal task were to determine the viability and advisability of either A, building on data from any of the existing biometric databases to develop a national identification register system, I beg your pardon. B, building such a database from scratch for NIS. Say, me tuaswa, esa nye branding tia. Say, meba. Okay.
Yeah.
Committee no wie ni hwehwe mu no. Omo de nsem no ko dan ba womia no. We no omo kan. Omo say, the committee undertook a complete tour of the premises of NIE to apprise itself of the capabilities, deficiencies, and level of readiness of NIE to successfully carry out its mandates. The committee observed at NIE, or say, Bason Kono call NIE aswe no, the omu ko hu ye no, enu nie, na NDC abano aye hu adwuma. Has collected biometric and demographic data from about 16 million citizens.
Wow.
It's not Ghana for opepepe dunsia. Ena yaje omo widie mu asenso de e de egu fidie so ye de beye sa Ghana card no. Na sa opepepe dunsia no. Emu opepepe enkron de na omo ye ho adwuma a omo de egu eye de friend CDs so a omo de sie na da chom de aye adwuma. and what no na wuyi apepe nkro na emu apepe enan ni echire ponson 4.7 million pie na oma ide fe no records and assigned unique personal identification numbers number
okay
oma mo bia ahyensode a eche se unamani 4.7 million and what no na omo a process 2.7 million cards out of 2.7 million no na omache emu 900,000 e di amanfo afi so na omo cards na yam print hwe wo so ada bibia ni so no maako opepepe 12 million sabia ni eguso a yeje eye omo efiama no ne omo te Ghana no omo widie mu ensem e di egu infidie so inti wei ena committee a ba omi ankasa te ye ne beka che ne se yaye inti so ogina ba ebi ka kire wo se ono ne ni so ade hu ne Ghana kada eye nkontompo ni na braba onye no kwafo
good
na eno kra da nchen a committee no ma no akwan miensa sa wonfa so omo ka se de di kan no onfa de obeto ya no nya adwuma ana aso mpo no de obeto ye no onye sakremu kakra na onto aso ana aso mpo no pa onto ntwe no nkwafa from ra committee ni san ka se omo de se ko mo nko a nka de wabeto no e ya de papa
nti Mahama Jamano no
sa na committee no kan
okay
ewa I say it is the considered view of the committee that the adoption of option A will present the best viable approach. Nti omo say the ombeto ye no say e ko mo nko a onfa nya adwuma and one of the aye na wo ko eye NIA for website a omo angasa enum nsemuni omo say by a policy directive dated 22nd May 2017 government of Ghana directed omo say NIA to engage with identity management systems, a subsidiary of the margins group, to ensure the efficient rollout of the identity management system is amo betray a yen and ana ya form adwuma so emre ni ho nka meden krata edi mu pa be kire wo amo na obi a wo pe no san krata mbre ma wo na de ato eye 364 website amo obi akan bi
good now me medase me free say enkomo no ne fe di kan on the legacy of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama no odi adum wasuko yama entiase aye adwuma obi anim say John Mahama stands tall. Meje will tell your concluding remarks on this first part. Na yakọ short break ye ba there na ye ko ye nimi 2025 and beyond John Mahama woma Ghana for on NDC and youth segment. Explain to us what does John Mahama have for Ghanaians in terms of ICT and digitalization. But for first part ni nyina esimame simaba.
The American in actually say, Eddie Kaino, and Commodity, of course, say, Bawumian, a champion of digitalization in Yanukre, a bossy muka, a amano semu for super who are open tea, and or yes, Adian. A biom, a yes, a casam who says a ya, a buakan is simwa, own could go for crunch muntina with Jania, or pesa or copy be fufro, na yadiakase or non wire wedruma. It is as my Macadia. Eye nukretro do a echinye bie ne ho a obi a ope asem nukre no be hu se nukre ene de atudwa no nti efi na ekọ no emma MPP nin anaba me anada wo se ono ene ode de friend digitalization bae no ansa na omra no na John Mahama edi hudwuma de daada with amase oh na Brunesi he stands head and shoulders above Bawumia enye Bawumia tipe no no e wo kwan bia so seba no eye abefo entintankese a yedidi dwuma e de bo omanfo asetemu.
That was Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye. Onko yo wa ha the NDC and youth segment no eba after this short montage.
Interesting when the data was provided. NCA has provided 6 fiber optic licenses. 6 since Ghana began. Just 6 fiber optic licenses. The first was provided under President Kufuor, which was Voltacom. Yes, 6, right? Of all the 6, 5 were provided under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ended.
Yeah, we have for NDC and you, Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye, the parliamentary candidate for the NDC for the Abra Asebu Kwabankese constituency, and a member of the national communications team of the party, is still here. It's Honorable, Obi say we na John Mahama, but didn't know what's a metuma bamani bi metuma bamanoa. I'm interested in ICT. Me perjumaye, dear na John Mahama woman me tell fire film.
Impense aye bida. Any friend I boafo. Yes, answer why you be the inti so bo Ghana mbebu na no ba. Se obedi dwuma de abo mo ICT mu a o maginedi. Na eden hye potin no wo e de Ghana mbebu. Ana se Ghana man no e wo ICT mu. Ase obetwa sika America sika no eye opepepe miensa $3 billion. Na one eye ankrankro dwumakuo aka abom. Ede eye infidie ni akande foforo a esan se ewiase ko nanim a ebe hia de di sa adwuma no ede aba na se ni bi de 5G enu bi eno de be di dwuma e wo sa sika ya ode be yem $3 billion na obi a waye niema ka etwa mu nyina ide o ka we ya se ne kitwa mu kura no nti Ghana fo nhyɛ ne nso se dwamama be di mampani bi mu a ye befa abefo kwan so nko kura de adane niema ani ama na ye papa asen de ye we enwechi no Sammy debia me say wodi hu abobo se edwuma sem ha Ghana mabu no papa se woko ekea suan emrantie ne maba we suan ne so mu ni edwuma ye iti dwama ma se ni daso bi wo ho ma wo o se de ye frɛ no coding won se eye infidi a aya wo miamia no funu ma frɛ no computer no kasa etie no a omo a eye no ene ne ka ene coding na sa coding ayamrantie ene mabawa na ye no nansen okwama no ne ade omudia no o se obetete Ghana mrantie ne mabawa maako opepepe baako 1 million e wo saa coders program yi mu na o metumi enya akwanya e de ahwomo ho e de bi ahwomo busuafo na saa asemi bawolaya kroya onenam e na o se ono nso be ye bi e wa abra odi abakosem bia wo saa asemi
so obi vision we we
afi 2020 abra do mama airborne no a ye kochiri yensem good ye friend manifesto mu no na ewum menim se wabrantie no ewo bia so obetumi kra de aba enini eye 1 million coders program ye friend OMCP.
This is the People's Manifesto of 2020. Election aba wo mi an contest bi no
eno anu no
okay
nti do mama kan no Messi we baka se na nkwara esusa nti enye nne eno obekan nti so catch us obeya ade obeye oni kwan obefa so e de so na Sammy de atwa to ne se na nse no bibia ma ne hom ne so a ye frɛ ne fintech na fintech no e ye omo de saa abefo tintan kase ye di dwuma omo de e ye sikasem dwedie e na omu di na omo no da omo so se Ghana ban enso masene okay dwetire a omo de di dwuma no na ehun akoye de nyama nti do mama se nyame na adom na Ghana fo eto ma no a odi America sika opepepe 50 million ena beto futuo mu e de aso sa fintech fo yasene na Sammy do mama ka se obeti foto a se wonyi na chinye isan sa ye bi da na efe ne se aye boafo obi a ote eye Ghana infrastructure fund foto a afibia no sika bem no ye $250 million ono no te sinking fund ono kro ya ena ye esla ode ba ya me no ka se esla se yesisi a sika bem no bebu 25 billion Ghana cedis na obi a wa abakosem a na basam odu se no o se wo bose obete 50 million fund se won gine chi
na fellow say be obi into fintech na se
fintech e financial technology je se e sika se mu dwedi a ye fa abefo ntentan kase yi adidi
enti ene de wo maye part 1 me $3 billion investment
wo na ye be
$1 million coders program $50 million fintech fund
we put so baka se bia ye nyuma ahodo na e be yesa o me fa dipa wa nyuma na so ya brantie wo ya babawa na wo pa adwuma ni ani daso esan se Ghana ha nipa eni adwuma ye no o me be 1.5 million
okay
enti se do mama de se e ba na nipa 1 million be nya adwuma ya ese e bo si esan se ye bre ene ye hawo eso beti enti we no ya de a mi se me ni de echie papa a me hwe ni mu se do mama di be di dwuma se ne be ya bra oh enya sam ketwa Sammy o manage ho papa na de akoba ne se na se no mrante ne maba wa aba no Ejame no mienu ya bra ye mrante kra te so wo no na ye sa nimde ye ni bi na ne no de computer na phone si na nimu ade obaye no enya ade ketwa nti omo wo opepa e wa ade no ho deda nti so omenya obi tete wo mo e mo ye bi a e be bo ama adwuma eni wiase no
this is for you
oh we wie secondary school a utumi ye bi me ye so we GSS kra na se ye so mu na ye tete wo yi a wo betumi enya bi nti ya ade ese Ghana mebu no energy se enepa bi eba ama omo nti me da obi bia ase.
Thank you so much for coming. Visa has been very insightful and informative. I've been reading the comments, people have learned, and then we have dismantled the deliberate distortions and lies of Alhaji Bawumia. And Obiel, the one who stands tall, the one say can't ICT in the digitalization. And who are so body, and what's the Cassia Palman? Watch it, Mama, and say, one year, no, the evidence say, what sounds what my hope for the future? What sounds so am I the entire name for the future? So thank you very much. We will go for a short commercial break. Yeah, bar, yeah, the moment and truth, you know, bro. Fellas and Koya and have a surprise discussion for you. Thank you.
Sida, Sanso and a Riase, NNC, and Untiade, and a Wasi so yes, you don't share you know what Dakubia was a bit and such a way brabum, and Untiade and Tina was a Trinitia, Aquania. I will maybe bring more. And until I see about to me, I year 24-hour economy. I won't feed the Juma Hodomo at a say Edufra and Eduyemo. Yan feed the Juma Hodomo. Yadan Siemo, Yahoni Diemo, Yahon Wojemo. I went to Boja Boja and now so crano abe for Kwanya, Yafasu di Juma. What dear one Cassagene home, but in Nimeko, outdoor, ya, womo, ewo customers here. Every year, ye watch ye no, at a sea ports, and ye harbors no. Your customs, your passport office, DVLA, any dear Keka Hua. Woman in a bet to me have a 24-hour economy home. Ekobana sa, ya brabo, ewo micron ganemo, ebesisa, nasisa ewo yo emo. We ya kwenya kese ya bedawa ebeboa, ami improved to Numa, Afro Conanim. And unti Brenwenie, so was your some sequian. Near see a bay jumadane. Abwa ama seni sweating blue abemo. Nasada ya sui a NDC amanyukono any bit to me amana bemo. And when your mahodwa ye edi abwa se o my gun and punto ebe to me ejan and asono. 24-hour economy edi wakotene. Nebebwa ama any sweating blue every peggy pepe. Eba ya day see affordable housing. A woman's share entity ya pomode any dear kekahua. Ningina ebe wimudi. And Tibeka NDC and John Dramani Mahama Memoiho. Niasa saw my Ghana. Amo my Ghana is for dinner. Oh my Ghana dies so. Into me emrem. Emreni ho emoda senibia. And unti Brenny found Tuma. Ebebo J. And NDC dia.
You see a moment of truth. No quarry merno any. A hana and somewhere kesia air koso ye my Ghana. A mamubonia air koso katasha proye and won't send ye dimunchi muni bro. And you know, as we do on Moment of Truth, we serve you with nothing but the truth. Ye tumri, ni achirusie, ni ama obiede. And ne, mi Moment of Truth editorial ye titia ye nchekra. Because ye be na enkomobia akamene yenua Felix Ofosu Kwakye sanso dia bro. So stick with me. What are we talking about today? We are talking about Corruption Tracker episode 3. Yeah, episode 1 on Pualugu Dam, fraud. Yeah, episode 2 on the rubber Wemiani Nebusianfo a omo form omanga ne sikenya funyafo. This is episode 3. And on episode 3, we are looking at Ghana sika twitwiri dia. Aban we etuyama nipa bebre, etuyama contractors for no work done. Chese companies nipa aban efa menu mienu sika de ma wo no. Omunya nya adwuma pa bia o man na nya so mfaso bia. But kata hye proye dwirim kankan pesami kumunya eni sika ni brenti ye tam no mienu sika ne de ama wo for no work done abra wonya adwuma bia the dikan part 1 no was the Prologo Dam, and this part 2 we are looking at 2 scandals. It follow me now for the dikan any on the 16th of December 2020 company bia omu free Portugal abrochimam, a Portuguese company called Motor Angel Ghana buying eye owura bawomia omampenye kufuado ne omo sign contract say motorway tema motorway finkan kotema no omo mra no mu besiesie mo ne mebe ya adwen say film retentin besi na Ghana for yasu yakasa ya twajajo afa motorway kwan ne say na esi asai na esi atutu na empempi no ema traffic eto de bi kura accident si na nipa hwere omo nkwa enti aban we ba ye no owura bawomia ne omampenye kufuado say kwa me nkroma na ye motorway omo de omo ba mo ba betrim no ma ye ne kese na ate traffic so na kwan na ase no omo siesi nti omo ne company a friend Motor Angel from Portugal signed a contract shedate in Sumame 16 December 2020 the contract sum was $570 million now ehwa dance ye way moment of truth etumra ni achirusie etu ko company na nkasa website was a Motor Angel to construct Accra Tema Motorway in Ghana story ni okwa obihu bibia now emra ban no sign contract we pe na NDC dom kuma e wo mrahye bedwam a yenua Kwame Agboja ene wo ye chief whip samre no na wodi committee ehwa akwanso mwatintiban ye pa oye nsemtrofo nhyiamu because ye hu se contract no se bi se so be ye motorway yi a enka ye ebeboa wo man no but contractor abina sign na abine company ofri abrochiri and assign enye Ghanaian company na Ghana ye mra e govern such contracts no between oman ne amanone companies no e kire se article 181 of the 1992 constitution Ghana mra pon no e sha ban se was all this our contract no e kom ra hye bedwam this contract owura bawomia ne akufuado omunim kro no omopeso omobo no womunti no sumasi dwedie omanfo parliament so honorable Kwame Agboja in the minority caucus protested into a city newsroom on August 11 2021 it was published a minority demands abrogation of illegal Tema Motorway expansion contract with Motor Angel and nyina so nyina na machire mu no it was because of the lack of parliamentary approval now when the MPP for wafa de ne pa wache no se memfa ye we wi de no waso ni mo se menye and so ye be blow alarms and no this contract should have gone to parliament se na be ya nam sifo be hwem no ma hu se be boa wo man no ma gia tum de mu se man no moka krono bi ankoso no abusuafo anko ba ne sa omo ba bonten be ka se bibia ni ho sa omo nto mra bia na agreement no omo wo adwense omo de be call parliament and on am hu screen so and what dance ni okọ Ghana web Wednesday 17 February 2021 or say Amwakwata justifies awarding of $570 million Accra Tema Motorway contract. What kind of story now? This is another story on the Ministry of Roads and Highways website. Or say the facts about the Accra Tema Motorway expansion project. This is the relevant portion I want you to look at. Or say the Ministry for Roads and Highways signed a commercial contract with Motor Angel in December 2020. This commercial contract as a standalone cannot be sent to Parliament without the completion or the complement of a financial agreement. As of now, the financing agreements are yet to be concluded. It is therefore premature for anybody to claim or suggest that we have breached the law. It's opposite. NDC for the agreement in the Parliament. Now follow me. Tema Motorway no nedaho. Any Tema Motorway, this is what you see. 4 years. This agreement was signed in 2020. 4 years after they signed this $570 million contract with this company, nothing has been done on the road. Contractor na nye adwuma bia ho. Sebi a kwan kotal atre makroma mu bi ho contractor has not been there. A kwan no still I say ya na okwa mu bi ho. Now say abaina ma contracts yɛtu ɔmofo ɔmomfa mmara kwan so ɔmamfa mmara kwan so adwuma no mfie na yɛbetwam ɔmanyɛ enkan haye. That is not the issue. The ama way aye corrupt scandal sebi ama yɛra ho aniti yɛ ka ho asɛm na ne sɛ Auditor General Ghana aban crash panyia mrana mani to me say wɔhwehwɛ aban sikasemu or mine sikasemu wa yɛhwehwɛ mu about this project. Now the work hu ni say contractor yɛde ama contractor anko parliament. Contractor yɛde ama contractor na anya ho adwuma bia motorway ho no kwa wansi ho da wɔn ko tala trema Ghana enya so mfaso bia no owura ba womia ne akufu ado atam Ghana sika titridie $2.5 million eye ene Ghana sika 38.5 million cedis teteno 305 billion cedis 305 billion mako 385 edi ama contractor no abradwuma no contractor no wanye. This is what the Auditor General is saying, and we better say Sammy Gyamfi Auditor General can hefa. We check it, page 23 of the report of the Auditor General on the consolidated statements of foreign exchange receipts and payments by the Bank of Ghana for the year ended 31st December 2022. This report he made country and a Pualugu Dam fraud payment of almost $12 million and one dance where ye sika Ghana onyame adom ye nya free yekoko ye gold ye oil enye ma ye de kwa ma no ne koton a ema ye dollars no me di kan kire mu se ye koton ne nya dollars na ye de sika no ekoma oman no bank, which is the Central Bank of Ghana. Enti eye koko fu sika ho asem ne ye ken eye omo to gold ye oil sika ye nyina ye sika wo se ye de ye adepa no ye de akoma Bank of Ghana se ye ni bibi ye kra da Bank of Ghana ye nsi achi ba ma ye sidi ni mani nya hoden. It helps the supply of dollars in the system no eno hu kwan ya aban na faso aye ne basa no hu hwemu na Auditor General Adiaba. And this is the report. Anybody can Google it. Here we talk only about facts. Oko page 22 you will see table 11. The title is Progress Payments for Contractors for 2022 and 2021. And I hope you can get picture on picture there so that you see it clearly for yourself. On page 33, the table ends with this last rule. Or say MS Motor Angel Engineer E Contratio Africa SC. Payment for Temamoto Way and Extensions projects. Payment for Temamoto Way and Extensions projects. $2,577,269 US. That is what we are talking about here. This is from the Auditor General. Now, Senka medical chemu say abayno ama contracts and a contractor anya, we will not be angry. But how do you give a contractor anchor parliament and pay this money 385 billion OCDs? And our courts have said that agreement anchor parliament agreement or minor new company na agreement ni nyina so wombrem utua sika nda itawa bo minor chrono e wose edu to afiase na sika na yegema o minor. Now ye two omofo mantie ni panyi so wantie ni o wamatikopɔ omokoye omokɔpemie omafo man sika cha edi kwa no is a contract no matwam omo say end of road for Portugal's Motor Angel on Accra Temamoto Way contract no matwam. Omo say having won the tender to upgrade the highway between the capital Accra and the port of Tema earlier this year, the international consortium headed by Motor Angel has now had this contract terminated without explanation. Matwam a omo akwa Ghana ni company e de adwuma na ma no ono so kro mo manisika no de aye adwuma no omo say sika ne kwa. Now, as if this is not enough, abusianfo we are large ba we ono na de nsa aguniti ha no. As if said this scandal is not enough. Auditor General asanso ama yehu scandal no de bon kwa chen we. Eye de be asem a efa ade bi a ye frɛ no sky train. Ye ka sky train a eye keteka obroni aya etimi fa wiem. Ne kwan ne na fom. Keteke no eno enam soro sa ne kwan ne da wiem. And unti aban we betena konwa so ye omampenye Kufuado aban on betena konwa so no ena almost sign contracts with a company ye fra omo AI Skytrain Consortium, African Investment Consortium, based in South Africa. Say omo meye Skytrain. The contract was signed on the 8th of November 2018. Skytrain no contract almost signed here no. Skytrain is a winning the crowd. My memory I have a video, but because of time, I will not be playing the video. This is the Skytrain for you. And I'm sorry. Oh, but we the Skytrain but we the Skytrain ya sign contracts, ya fanfare, ubi niaje, MPP communicators, ubi di jo manum. Yenina ya say ya de pa keteke na mwimu de one empire de penti aban no nye. And in fact, the omoka che ya kra man ye de ne say and crime trafficker e de ahokyere be nyina no. This project eba solve traffic problem. So you can see it on the screen. Was it the Minister of Transport at the time, Honorable Jogati, stated that the Skytrain project was the solution to the ever increase. By 2020, dear, Nanke Jumano, ye fiti asia. Our was 7 say we we are sefem areho. Auditor General in Fishe Muamana Bede say Skytrain project no abaina anye. Abina to one among bia. Yenina yet in Kraya, where Yenina Yanim Semwa. There is no Skytrain project going on anywhere. Yet project ya dia swabo form, ya sign ho contract, ya ye who de day, abide their bond and wasa for hene. Na Amazon, cow dear moment see why. Moment see nada so. Crocodile the John so, fracadam this way. Where so ya dance ya say. Abina Fagana sikatwitwi die $2 million. Etua ediama company. Now what trade Auditor General aka fa ho a Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund John Mahama tikese that's what I pa obieye na oko odisika $270 million etumu si yemfanye mpuntuo yemfanye akwan yemfanye suku yemfanye asupiti yemfanye infrastructure investment e dia adwuma sika bebre Ghana John Mahama na ti yo aban we mfa bi nka ho o makosa foto ni mu akofa $2 million etue sika na ma company we for nothing for no work done because of money omo achi sika no edi. That is where the money came from. Now they pay the money they pay the money abra feasibility studies there was a company na company ni no feasibility study had been done. No cabinet approval. No parliamentary approval. Nothing. And yeah, nonko license also be mayor Skytrain now. What that means is there was a company no. Only one license with me run Skytrain. This is common sense. It is also quite investing in that company. In Vijemua, a trust a Jumana or the company in Sano. And fast forward to me edumano ye edumapano. It was all a feasibility to determine the bankability or the viability of the project. That was not done. Company so basic check was all license. Says edumano ko timi biana. The Auditor General says this company didn't even have a license to operate a Skytrain. Obekazo Sammy Gyamfi asema wuken ehwa dance way. This is the moment of truth into Hamame. Page 193 of the report of the Auditor General on the public accounts of Ghana, public boards, corporations, and other statutory institutions for the period ended 31st December 2021. The Auditor General can and then I'm be who dance here actually. Now, Abusian for okay. Paragraph 921. I say investment in AI Skytrain Consortium Holdings, $2 million. Section 90 of the Public Financial Management Act 2016 says that the governing body of a public corporation or a state-owned enterprise shall establish and maintain policies, procedures, risk management. The Auditor General Kenya say emrasha buying and na buying juma yokubi asa okwakoye investment fa kwampa so ye no man na nkohwe sika. Into kan obechiro Public Financial Management Act the Kenya. Oba paragraph 924 no say Africa Investor Holdings Limited incorporated a special purpose vehicle on 11 December 2018 in the Republic of Mauritius for purposes of establishing Ghana SkyTrain Limited to develop the Accra SkyTrain project through a concession on design, build, finance, and operate arrangements. Paragraph 925 in the say, the fund paid $2 million on 25th February 2019. The fund here is John Mahama Ghana Infrastructure Investment Fund now, or CMFA Nyumapa. I Subaban Faso, a dear Jumani Sikabebano, and only the fund no. Paid $2 million on 25th February 2019 to Africa Invested Holdings Limited as full consideration for 10 ordinary shares at $1 per share in AI SkyTrain Consortium Holdings. And also, we are not saying AI SkyTrain Consortium Holdings is yet to obtain the license for aeromobile technology. Omuni license. They are yet to obtain the license. These are the words of the Auditor General. O company only license or the SkyTrain Ejuma. Yet me the $2 million question money a year. Someone who crow no. Required for the SkyTrain. So let me take that again. AI SkyTrain Consortium Holdings is yet to obtain the license for aeromobile technology required for the SkyTrain projects. Feasibility studies which will better inform the project economics and required approvals from the Cabinet of Ghana and the Parliament of Ghana are still ongoing. I feel almost Cabinet approve, Parliament approve. Na agreement a Parliament approve. Se Ghana nam sifo wo mrahye bedwam enyin tumu se koye adwuma bia. Wotumi fa Ghana sika de kohye. This is what we are talking about. I say the investment in the SPV could not be recovered. Sikana she. These are the words of the Auditor General. Now, meno kase, arawo sem de say, yesika kodim over 30 million cedis, titisika 300 billion. Aban penyimfo bi akwa akoche di because project na amaso. Sika nki betumi di ayo man ni ye. O ma se ne kwa. SkyTrain no so ekwa akosisen, mo guso mo ya na ekosisen a. Almost SkyTrain no crowd here, a crass makameme, no more bois. SkyTrain, listen to me carefully. MPP for say SkyTrain na ba wo miade katu ni wasa for hene. Ah, must say Ghana sika 30 million cedis, $2 million, equivalent to 300 billion cedis. No, say crowd omu nyanje na nye possible. No more nimdi na abo mutim crowd mo SkyTrain. It is not possible for Ghana to have a SkyTrain. And what dance here where any. There won't be any SkyTrain in Ghana. It is not possible. Peter Mewu, current Minister for Railways. Assembly City for the publisher on November 24, 2021. I said the Minister for Railway Development, John Peter Mewu, has said the government will not be able to construct any SkyTrain in the country. Now, there is a video which settles this matter. Mr. Okwema, Mrs. Here.
Since he's brought this up also, because I know there's a next payment for Tema.
In Ghana, in Accra. The money you succeeded is quoted as saying that we're going to have SkyTrain soon.
Well, it's maybe within the framework of the master plan, and
but as a minister currently, you can say on authority that there's no such agreement to have.
No, it's not possible to be done now. I don't see a SkyTrain being done in the next 3-4 years. I mean, let's be
so at least for the end of the Akufo-Addo administration, we are not going to have a SkyTrain.
There's not going to be any SkyTrain, please. Not possible.
Wow. Yeah. And this is because we don't have the money for it.
Precisely. The funding arrangements, as I said, it's quite capital intensive. Our own taxes cannot enable us to do that. You know, unless as a country we've agreed that some taxes to be levied, but the difficulties in which we are as a result of the COVID, you realize that cannot be possible.
So it means that SkyTrain should just be a dream for us for now.
It will be on paper for any successive government or anybody to come. You see, as a country, it's good to have plans.
Ask yourself, in which country? Over 4 Maisika, over 300 billion cedis. What the Ama companies or my SkyTrain now? Company no need license. These are the men. I'm people for some omowono. These are only men who have expertise in stealing, broad daylight stealing. Company need license. Wow, cabinet ma approval. While Parliament and our approval, you sign a contract and paid money illegally, 30 million cedis to a company. One fine year, you may be a Koji Cabrea, Adani Boachibidi. A Jumano, Yabayan and Abaya, was a Jumano crowd here. I mean, we say, oh, Moka Sky Trade. Everything was all say, because it's not possible. Say that chip down, Kwame dinner, Bango, Fruby Baba, fine, or Modia. It is Ikano, was saying quietly. I told the beer, Benny Papa so pound woman so yen and num dentia, Busian for Nimuni Yuntia. And this is for your Kasaya, your Kasa, then just say your num nekaya and ye Kasa keke, or mine ye Yuntia, because I want to Ghana pan, a we MPP Nimpo, and I want her son same we are. I was so rare where was so safe. Because this is not what you voted for. And that is why we must vote for change. Jomamaka, the only way sa krono we ye betumi agye sika ni nyina ma oman na ye de nipa akoto afiase na yensa na wa ma foforo ne sensesemu beba. You can't vote for Bawumia and get accountability. A vote for Bawumia is a 10 vote for Akufo-Addo. Ono akrono no obobi obede no wababa bechi obi atu. If you want accountability, you must vote for change. And for this is only part 2, and then now on part 2 Mama Mota Angel tema motorway kwan ya nyenso yetua $2.57 million. Before that, that meant Kapua Lugu on part 1. Dam wa yanye Bawumia Chrome almost $12 million. Specifically $11.9 million for no work done. And I've shown you this SkyTrain payments. $2 million for no work done. Okay, Kabumwa. Part 1 and part 2 of corruption track on corrupt payments for no work done. These 3 scandals alone, the money involved is $16.5 million. What the bus CD mua and the Bawumia dollar ya ba ko board den 15 cedis ni echire no. It translates into 247,895,355 cedis. Titisikano 2.4 trillion, not billion, not million, 2.4 trillion. Sika omedia sen kwa for no work done. Ya nye du mebi ama o mine o ma sen kwa. And you want to vote for these people again? You want to vote for these people again? They will auction this country. Because who say, you say the year na anya wo ya ye nya fire. Say so you chrono. And that is why we are telling you. Say sika we ki ebetumi dia ya kwan. Ukrom kwan na say no ki ebetumi dia ye ne ye. Hospital na open no ki betumi asibi dia ma ye betumi dia ye schools nka ye betumi dia bia nwuma magana maba wa ne memma ene omanu titue ko munsem no enya adwuma ye betumi dia ye nyema pa bebre ene unemployed graduate nurses and midwives omutifie for 4 years 75,000 of them no job. And now me no can say unemployed trained graduate teachers omutifie no job. Abusuafo, can we continue like this? And that is why His Excellency President Mahama, we showed you on the recap, he's promising to prosecute all these people and retrieve these monies for us. And we are calling on you to vote for change. And this brings me to the end of our Moment of Truth editorial for today, Corruption Tracker Episode 3, Corrupt Payments for No Work Done. Next week, the Episode 4 no. So we are going for this commercial break. Bye. I mean, Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye, Ebedim Komo, Tiawa, na makai mo messages no edi amamo. Stick with me. This is NDC 360.
Since he's brought this up also, because I know there's a next payment for Temamoto Way and Extension Project, and we know we recently as Parliament approved the facility for that purpose, and the project is being done by a Ghanaian company. I see here some payment for MS Motor Angel and Nigeria E Contracao Africa SA. If they can add that one also to this one in providing us the details, it will help. It will help. It will go a long way to help. And the company MS Power China, I think it's the same company that I know was supposed to do the multi-purpose dam project, which was to have come under the Sino-Hydro. But further particulars will help us in resolving it. So I just wanted you to add that one also to the previous one. Thank you.
All right. Sida sanso ene wiase enyansiye enuntia den ene wose yenso yesie ye wodon hwe aduonu nan wodako bia mu se ebetua yensachaye ewo ya brabom enuntia den ti na wose etwanetia akwanya ewo mre bebre mu enuntia fei si ebetumi aye 24-hour economy ewo mfidi dwuma ahodo mu etese edufra ene eduye mu ye mfidi dwuma ahodo mu ya dansie mu ya honidie mu ya honwogie mu akwantuo Boja anaso krano abefo kwanye a yefa so di dwuma wode wan kasa dwene ho ba enimekuo awodo ya womo ewo customers ya ebre bia ye ho achie no a etese ye ports ene ye harbors no ye customs ye passport office DVLA ene de keka ho a womo nyina betumi abeka 24-hour economy ho ekoba ne saa ya brabo ewo micro Ghana mo ebesesa na sesa ewo yeyo emo wei eya kwenya kese ya abeda ho a ebeboa ami empuntu nyuma afra kwananim enu nti brenu anie se wosie som se kwia ni ahwese ebeye adwumaden aboa ama se ni swadi hunu wei abemo na sada yesoi eye NDC amanyuko no ene betumi amana bemo ewo nie ma hodo a yeye ede aboa se o my Ghana empuntu ebetumi ejina ne naso no 24-hour economy edimu akotene na beboa ama eni swadi hunu nyina ewie pegie pepepe eba ya densie affordable housing ewumesua entitiye ya pomodin ene de keka ho ni nyina ebewie mudi enu ti beka NDC ene John Dramani Mahama memwe ho ni anse so my Ghana emo my Ghana ni swadi hunu o my Ghana dai so entumi emrem emreni ho emo da sanibia enu ti breni ni fauntuma ebebo je ene NDC dia
Madam Nyina masese matwen ye yedi kan the NDC and you lest we forget moment of truth editorial but I still have Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye, the parliamentary candidate for the good people of AAK here, and I have a question for him and me person or do go through. You know, Honorable Felix, untumi na wonko speaking about digitalization and ICT. If one might a certain education, a certain context about this discussion within the broader framework of the economy, because what me by arguing say digitalization it is all part of the economy. And unti Frankatu former MPP and or Kasa digitalization, you've totally demolished all the lies and those claims with the legacy of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Now between these two people, why and beyond digitalization, who say ye pese ye koye nimu a ye wura Mahama na was ye de hye why ye pese o man ni sikasem ejina brane na adwuma impuntuo ni ahoto ba e was ye de o man na hye nsa
Sammy ye wakasa bi yakasa book no like when say sa digitalization madam for bi na se mi o kan say enyensem na me soso bro ni say eye empty sloganeering eye safohene a ba o me yebo no ho a nyina so bie ni ye tie ne say ye de o man ni sikasem hye nsa wedi ntwo enim guase aka no ne mmode mu anso ani we hu kutoku amfa kra nhyem onim say ye kwa abatuo mu na sikasem enhyehyei ene asem a Ghana fo ka wedi nkuguo nti eso pebi fufuo bi ka enu nti no di mirika tenten akwakoje ma adwuma boso se ono ye na so ba omia odi gari bottom makra esikasem ho hyehyei susudua ene ye di besusu no isan so ye dede dwa nenum e wa bra no opposition se owonim de na Sami eye emema mienu na ejina se ye nto omoso aba Ghana ha ename no kase akwalo se ye funu mukura nim se asem ehia ye mpa ne sikasem bibie ni ho biom nti se wo po bi dis Ghana sikasem ahye ne nsa emema mienu ho na ade be hye ne nsa saa nsusuye no enye bosire muka ye wa senso de potin a ye de hwe why na ne modern mono ekon kan enti me de susu dua na ba
okay
abai ye de ball ba no eno na de botashi sami o mampeni mama di mampeni efi 2012 kopim 2016 o fie konwa so no se wo susu na se wo hwe o man na car na ye de a eye 120 billion Ghana cedis papa we ba wulaya ejina simpie so ka se 120 billion no edo osododo ebi nsida enti ento abentia mahama ama Ghana fo ne ya adene enti ane no se yesese na me ne wo kase yi ye de ka 630 billion sami 630 billion we ye 2023 ana April 2024 dollar na ho den atia ba fom be ye ohanche mu oduonu enu nti amano ne de ye ka ho no akosoro enti bisu se ya de nam 700 billion se wo se ne na
okay
mesre wo 700 billion any 120 billion se wo de kasa de na ye papa eye wi enti se ba no oman ne ka ode a mahama ana ye se to abama no sabe no na mama owo fanwo bia ba ko pe eno didi dwuma odi ye nyina no ba me awo miensa sika mama nya ya ana NDC amanyoko no nya na efie nwotwemu adibu oman no eye 248 billion Baumia enya 925 billion na so hwa ho kira yetim na eka ye de no what to yesika sam kese ye ho a de fe no debt GDP ratio na eye fa pepepe nti ye nya 44% e de boy ho akoma enne so we ya sansese na eka ye de nyina na se ye tonga na nyina entumi ntia e beka 4% bu wechire nti 104%.
Okay.
Panya eniama bo fa so kosoro wa no wa na ye fe inflation no na ejina 15.4%. Eye ohanche mu dunum ni echire pon 9 pe. Mahama breso. Ene ejina 25%. Infie mienu ntem no na ejina 54.1%. The friend hyperinflation dey see Zimbabwe ni bi. Boko dwaso a anopa ebo no sen de ebo ewia. Na dollar wo kita 4.2 cedis anya dollar ba ko mahama penso. Ene we nya 15.3 cedis. Sikasem woni ndifo a kire se ahwe yi a afin ko na ewe ni ejina 20 cedis. Eye eka ye de no insi hu no se ne yetumi tua eka no na mama otua ne pepepe se ma ba akokra mpa ho ene abeto dwa se ye ntumi ntia kapele ba ya bom tokrokura ye ni biede ko tua ka e ba me na di se adwuma no na amanfo susu se ye de ka yetumi tua ntia ma B minus wo fi bia na wo ko E ba me apenso mama na ye B minus ba me apenso ye se junk ye nwura
okay
me no woka say eye budget deficit anase akomesika ye dima ne bro so no mama na ye nsia ene eye dumienu mama penso no na wo de odeka otia nti ya nyi obi esika mfa ba omia age amanfo 100 billion Ghana cedis a osi oni bi nti ontumi ntia na emebunu ani adwuma ye Ghana no wuchemu a eye ohanchemu nwotwe ne echire pon 9 ene eye ohanchemu du 9 unemployment rate a double enuni omukọ form unemployment MPP mebunu kwati unemployment guard association na 8.4% ene a double eye 14.7 na sa in fact one me ye sa wo ya omusi o ba me anye omampani da nti wo ya ne sa na oni na ni yi nti sa me ye nhwe ahyensode ne se ne tie abra na mama eye vice president sa me ne tie ne se ye ma wo praye ba ko no wentumi anso ya ye mfa ti manso ya so at masi
sisu mam biem sisu
me se ye ma praye yi praye ba ko sei e de hwiaw na wo te hwe esanse mu oduma wa ye ntumi mu ti man fa hwiaw nti why vice president ye discuss ma hye wonsa na wentumi anya ye ntumi fa mampani mpi wo so obi ani wiase a ne bɔ ne mo nso ani a ye bɔ na ba so minti bi da
ese de ofudu apani piano
na wafudu abɔne an mi piano ese me wuro wusi se ne be ya wonwo man no ne tie ne se Mama D vice president and no share Ghana sika sem so direct but no say no ye head of EMT economic management team e kan ye de up to 2012 na office ade bia no 35.1 billion ba omia ene 630 we kwan me did say 700 billion it's $100 akosoro yes na mama wo one oil field ba omia wo miensa
so nye sika wo oil mu che mama
kra e mo ho miensa mama sika na abedi ni nsam nyina eye toa yetua ne sika yenya fifa anwodi bibiam no 16.6 billion ba omia nya 925 billion na so ontumi ntia ka wo de debt to GDP ratio na enu 50% kra che se e ka ye de no na se wo kanga na sika sam nyina abomu a eye fa pe am enya 52% e de hwe ye ho ene ba me aka pe ba ya bo mu kura no oni bi a o de hwe ye na inflation is single digit 9%. Ba me e ma ni hwe ku na 54.5 we ne de e wosoro pa ba ye mfie dua sentem ni ene 25% be sa akosoro bi dollar na wo nya 1.8 cedis per enu 2 cedis
as a 2012
wo de nya dollar ba ko satana ma na hwe Ghana sika sem so direct ene wo nya 15.3 me sense so dua sika sem wo nim before kire se ento ama afenko na wi enu na edu 20 cedis mama na odeka otua no
20 cedis no mo person mo de break it no. Okay.
Mama na odeka otua no wano ya nte da se ontumi ntua ka na ene ye credit rating se wo boy ebosi etumi tua no ba o mi apenso no eye nwura we no B-. Interest rate wo ko bobosi a insiwu eda ho no na eye ohanche mu dunum ene echepo num ene eye 50%. Bosia na wakobonisika ni nyina no emu ohanche mu eduonum na ese wutia insiwu edumakuo bi enu etumi tua sa de ma ne ye nti de eduma egu no growth rate on mine no sikasem kwan fa so nyi no 9.2%. Ene eye 3.1. Budget deficit na ye man sika ma okra ne yiem ye nya bi e de hwe ye ho ene ye de ma ba o me anu edi nyina na asan akoye ka ma ye ba ma wanye obia 1 cedi se o de count me ntia ba me ase ene pensioners emre wane nkokro mu kita foma o musika akwa mde to ho e de no musu twen ope no ba me ase wafa oni bi ene we tia wo no unemployment sada na 3.23%. Wow. Na Ghana mebunu ni edwuma ma so edwuma we pa edwuma no emu o hanche mu miensa ene echire podium no miensa pe ena na ni edwuma ye ene eheka ko o hanche mu be yedo nti se wo ye Ghana ni ba na wo ye wadwe se ko to aba mama me anu di mampani na wo hu sa de we ya na me hu yi mama na nabasam odura na bakwasam ene ne ye kire se owo nimde wo sikasam tutu ye ho wo Ghana obetumi aye ni yi. The matter is settled.
The matter is settled.
These
are facts and figures. No we put it on our Facebook page. We put it on our Twitter handle. Book no lie. Facts and figures. We've done the digitalization. We are doing
it. Catch it so a bema or China. Only simply so non $1 once.
Okay.
So cast idea now.
Yes, me sure say Richard and Yagba Mona they be omo NDC 360. One of our good.
About to crack man.
These are one of our vowed viewers. Richard and Yagba ne Naboafo no. Omo hwe your true challenge no mon kanche Iwraba wo mi anon ka $1 It's answer my sikasem pa ne dia hye nsa as chairman of the economic.
But I say $1 no. So wo kwaje a ebuana otwane papa in 2016 asema
there's a 15 30%
asema o kan
e chen for cities
say wo obosia no to 50% interest I say we 50%.
Only bu ni die magana for that is why you can talk like that but mama na what say this will bring us to the end. I thank you so much. And producer, can we have some of the text messages so that we can read the messages to you? We thank Obi Awahwe. It is now time for us to read your messages. And I want you to follow the NDC 360 pages on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube. Senebeya Yejumedie nyina will be to me Ashene Live. When to me Ashene Live, the excerpts will be there, the presentations will be there, the flyers, the infographics will be there, and you can always update yourself. Yeah, they say this election is going to be an issue-based campaign for us. Atem didie bi anim ye ba ye ni obi atem ye twa obi ampoa ntwa obi adapa no kre no facts and figures no na e kasa no eti Felix Jamenche wa han yan kan no okay say Bawa Zakaria Abdullahi or say the nation builder record when it comes to digitalization is unprecedented, and inshallah JDM will be sworn in as the president of Ghana come January 7, 2025. Tony Bruce, Cheleme, say Ghanaians wake up. Akufo-Addo and the MPP are finishing the country. Then Sambi Abugri. So John Dramani Mahama is the best bets Ghanaians can ever place their last penny on come 7 December 2024. He's experienced, strategic, and visionary leader. Musa Ahmed say both solutions for the future under a vice president who promises everything but fails to deliver anything, says he is not in control and yet he wants the steer. MPP must go with Bawumia. But I say, Abubakar Ibrahim Musa say, watching live from Iswatre in Bono region, Bikrum. Now that Bawumia has been exposed with respect to digitalization, the dude has no straw to hold on to. JM, the audacity of hope. And thanks to Honorable Felix Ofosu Kwakye for that. Bright Obey Moji, I say, I'm only requesting that if you can come to power, let all these Akufo-Addo's government officials be brought to book and let the assets must be seized for the nation. The stealing and the friends and family government is too much. And John Mahama has promised to do just that for you. Even for legislative activity, JM ensured the introduction of e-parliament software to strengthen and streamline legislative processes, ensuring efficient governance. Then John Kweku Sabi say, I love the program, watching you guys from Denmark. We love you too, John Kweku Sabi. Keep on watching NDC 360 every Wednesday. Sir Madiba Mandela. I said, the NDC can't fail Ghanaians. Yes, we won't fail you. You are our last hope, God aside, and we know God will help the NDC to rescue Ghanaians from the useless and super incompetent MPP government. On these notes, I want to say, sir, indeed, God would rescue us through his servant, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Honorable fellows of Ofosu Kwakye, thank you for coming. It's been a pleasure hosting you. You obviously have to come back because and the next time I'll be banned by popular and I am for tabo me kwadu say the catchy dodo but no almost work elective chi the next time over be brofo Martin yada obi bia say follow NDC 360 on all the pages I mentioned, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and social media handles. And make a date with us next week, Wednesday, same time, 8 p.m. You can watch it on Onuya TV. We thank them. We thank TVXYZ, Wazor TV, Angel TV, and Loud Silence TV. Kevin Taylor, Echia Baby Awubia. Now, what you send the best answer, thank you.